Hello, good morning and welcome to another episode of Learn English. பாடம் 177 177. Did you all think about the homework I gave you? In English language, there are lots of words that we have borrowed from other languages. Did you know that? Last week I gave you some words. I told you to find out which language they come from. Some are easy, but some you'll know today. Banana, guitar, and tobacco. Banana, vaalipalam. Guitar, the instrument that you play. And tobacco, புகையிலை. இதெல்லாம் அங்கிருந்து வந்தது. Spain, Spanish language. The country is Spain, the language is Spanish. So these words and many more words like this we have borrowed from Spain. Shampoo, cheetah, bangle. These are all from India. The country is India, the language is Hindi, and we have borrowed from Hindi language. They have infiltrated into English language. It's quite common. Lots of languages. They have borrowed from each other. So we borrowed from Hindi, shampoo, cheetah, and bangle. Judo, you know what judo is? It's like wrestling. Judo is a martial art. Tycoon, a big business tycoon. பெரிய business செய்கிறவர்கள் நல்ல வெற்றிகரமான business செய்கிறவர்கள் எல்லாம் tycoon என்று சொல்லுவோம். Karaoke, மியூசிக்கோட பாடுறது, போட்டு மைக்கை வைத்து டேப்பை போட்டு பாடுறது. Karaoke, singing. இவையெல்லாம் Japanese words. ஜப்பான்ல இருந்து Japanese languageல இருந்து நாங்கள் borrow பண்ணியிருக்கிறோம். We have கடன் வாங்குறது என்று சொல்லுவோம். So English, even though it's a very old language, because the sailors and explorers have traveled far and wide, they've used these words from other countries. Quite naturally, they got into English language. Now, some of the food we eat here and take it for granted. Some people think they're English as well, but pasta. Where does pasta come from? Italy. It's an Italian word. Naan bread. That's an Indian. Urdu, origin Urdu, Pakistan. Sushi, Japanese food. Have you eaten sushi? It's made with rice, some fish in the middle, and rolled it in a lotus leaf, and they cut it in little pieces. Balti, that's Urdu again. It's food. These are all food. Tortilla, it's a Spanish food. Have you eaten tortilla? It's between papadam and roti. Tandoori. Tortilla comes from Spanish language, from Spain. We have borrowed it or we use it. These are food that we eat in this country, originating from these countries. Risotto, that's made with rice and fish and green peas all mixed. Risotto, that comes from Spanish language. Spaghetti, Do you like spaghetti? Have you eaten spaghetti? That comes from Italy too, Italian language. So let's go through that again. Pasta, Italian language. Naan, Urdu. Sushi, Japanese. Balti, Indian. Urdu. Tortilla, Spanish. Tandoori, again type of bread. Tandoori chicken, you eat with naan. So tandoori is also Urdu origin. Risotto is a Spanish mix like fried rice, but usually they put fish, mix the fish into it. Spaghetti, bolognese, you would have eaten spaghetti bolognese. Quite nice, some people like it a lot. That's from Italy. So there are lots of food words and lots of other words we have are from other countries. And other countries, their language has lots of English words as well. So we all share different words and from different countries. Today, look at the board. I've got here collecting words. What does that mean? Let me move away from the board a bit because you can see it then. Collecting words. Sotkale serkiradu. Because sometimes you know the simple words, but it's always nice to know there are other words meaning the same but quite sophisticated. கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமாக இருக்கும். Thrilled, if you know what thrilled means, you get thrilled when you get a surprise. You get thrilled when you win a prize. You are thrilled if your team wins the match. So you can say, he was ecstatic. Now note the spelling of ecstatic. X, say it as you see it. X, static, tatic, ecstatic, thrilled. So instead of saying, I was thrilled to receive the prize, you say, I was ecstatic when I received the prize. So hereafter, remember that. Please write it down. E, the names of the letters. E, S, E, C, X, S, T, A, T, I, C. Ecstatic. If you want to say the sounds, E, K, ek, S, T, A, T, I, K. Ecstatic. Once you learn the sounds, once you pronounce the sounds, it's easy to say the word. What does this mean? Morsel. Ma, or, R is silent, but O and R together make O sound, not O, O. If without the R, it will be morsel, morsel, S, E, L, morsel. What does that mean? Morsel. Do you know what morsel is? Little bits of food. If somebody comes and eats everything and did not leave a morsel, a scrap of food, a morsel of food, ஒரு சொட்டு கூட மிச்சம் இல்லாமல் அவ்வளவுத்தையும் சாப்பிட்டு விட்டார். ஓ அதிலே ஒரு கொஞ்சம் கூட சாப்பாடு மிஞ்சவில்லை. Morsel always very often used with food, connected to food. Morsel, little bit of food. You didn't leave any morsel of food என்று சொல்லுவோம். Illuminated. Illuminated. You should know, sorry, you should know what illumination is. For a function, for weddings, You illuminate the whole. Blackpool Tower is illuminated, lighting it up. The tower was lit up. Instead of saying that, you say it was illuminated. It looks pretty, it looks glamorous, it looks shiny. The whole place was illuminated. 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 Write it down. ILLUMINATED. Illuminated. Because of this E, it's nated. If the E was not there, it will be illuminated. That's how the words change. If there's a magic E that brings the A sound to the name of A, the name of letter A changes into A, becomes this original sound. The original sound should be eliminated. When you see A, you say A. But it changes because of the magic E. It becomes A. That's the name of that letter. I told you every letter has a name and a sound. So if the name is A and the sound becomes A, this E is the letter that's changing that sound. So lighting up, illuminate. So use these words. Instead of just saying, I went to Blackpool and it was all lit up. Or for the wedding, the whole garden was lit up. You can say the garden was illuminated with lights. Ramshackle. Have you heard of the word ramshackle? An old house that needs a lot of painting and a lot of repair work. So you buy, if you're good at building work, you buy a ramshackle house and then make it up, then you make a lot of profit. If somebody else does it for you, or if they sell it by painting and everything, all perfectly done, then the house price goes up. But if it's sold in a ramshackle condition, then you repair it and then sell it for a higher price. Ramshackle means it's in a bad condition, a run-down sort of place. The garden is not cleared. The house is not cleared. And lots of repair work. It doesn't look good. Now, I want you to do this for homework. Find out what dismal is. Dismal. Exquisite. Say it. Exquisite. Exquisite. U always follows Q when you write. Exquisite. Now, next week, I expect you to do that for homework. And until we meet again, goodbye.